I'm about to take my braids out here shortly. I'm gonna miss them, but yeah, it's been what, 5 weeks? Yeah, and it looks still like decent. Never have I gotten my hair done like this, like cornrows, and it's lasted this long and looks this good. It usually looks like this like 2 weeks later. So these people have magic hands. So I'm definitely gonna be going back over there to get my hair done within the next like 3 weeks because I need to take this off, wash my hair, let my hair breathe before I put more braids in it. Another movie off my list, check. Just finished Memento and I think I understand Tenet now. Or maybe not Tenet the movie, but like Christopher Nolan's way of thinking. And Christopher Nolan is the same person who wrote and or directed Memento. I don't know the difference. He's one of them. He's the same person who handled Tenet, which was the movie that came out back in 2020 with, I can never remember his name, but I know his last name is Washington. It's Denzel Washington's son. He was also in The Black Klansman, I believe. And he was in that other movie on Netflix with Zendaya, Malcolm and Marie, that guy. So he was the main character in Tenet. And I remember mentioning in a vlog somewhere that Tenet was hella confusing. If I find the vlog or the part in the vlog in which I'm talking about the movie, I will insert like right here. So I just got home from seeing Tenet. I am not even going to pretend to have understood half of what I saw in that movie. That movie would have been amazing if I understood what was going on. I mean, I wasn't completely lost. I gathered that the concept was trying to alter the past in a way from the future. And I mean, the cinematography was amazing. How they shot those scenes in reverse. Oh my God, it blew my mind. But I think that's a movie I have to go see a second time and possibly even a third to like fully understand and even do a review on it. So obviously this vlog is not going to go up until after I have done a review on that.
That was a lie.
And I have decided not to go see Tenet again. It was too long. Christopher Nolan doesn't want anything to be straightforward. Like, cause why? It'll be too easy. So Memento starts off literally in reverse. The whole scene is shot in reverse, or it's shot in real time and then reversed. And then that's kind of how the whole movie plays out. Everything is told kind of backwards. So you think you know what's going on because you know what the ending and the outcome is, but it's quite different. Yeah, so it's basically the unreliable narrator because that's what Leonard is. And he had me too. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm rooting for this guy. Like, he knows what's going on, even though he has short-term memory loss. Like, he's written everything down, he's tattooed everything, and then it ends up that he doesn't even know what's going on at the very end. So who's lying at this point? Is Leonard unreliable, or is that guy Teddy unreliable? Like, did his wife have diabetes, or did he make up the whole story about Sammy and his, like, I don't even know anymore. And it's freaking brilliant. So yeah, that movie is an A+ for me. And I'm so glad I watched that movie at home. Like, if it's a movie that I had to watch in the movie theater, I would have been annoyed the way I was annoyed with Tenet, because there's just a lot going on to where I had to keep pausing to understand what's going on and reverse and then try to piece things together, because it's that kind of a movie. Things kept getting repeated, but it's like a connecting the dots. That's what's going on. Basically, this man is getting used because he's a perfect candidate to commit a crime, because he's not going to remember in 2 minutes, and he has a vendetta. He wants to kill a guy who supposedly killed his wife. So if he's told that this guy killed your wife, he's gonna find a way to kill the guy, even though it has nothing to do with his case. It's crazy, but yeah, it's a really good movie. Highly, highly recommend. I've probably just ruined it for anyone who hasn't watched it, but that movie came out back in like, what, 95? So, I mean, there's no spoiling it, really. So, yeah, that's my take on Memento. Actually, so I just rewatched the very ending of Memento, and it seems like Leonard is to blame. He killed his wife because for a very brief moment, there's a scene with his wife laying on his chest, and he's tattooed or written, "I've done it," on his chest. So he's a killer. Just finished watching Quinn and Slim and just bawled my eyes out. It was well written, is what I'm trying to say. Good morning, beautiful people. When's the last time I pulled out this camera to vlog? I don't remember. I think it was after I watched Queen and Slim and I was crying. I think that was the last thing I filmed. So it is Wednesday morning. It is raining outside, which is the best kind of morning. Not thunder and lightning or anything crazy like that. Just like steady rain since last night. And I was supposed to have a chiropractor appointment today at 10:30, but I just called to postpone. I don't want to go out in this rainy weather. No, so I'm going to a chiropractor because of my sciatica. I think I've mentioned in one of my, I think it was my March reset video, that sciatica took over March. Like, I'd been having pains every now and then, and I'll have it for like a couple days and then it'll go away. This March, it really showed, it flared up in a major way, and I made a mistake of like, I was stretching it out, but I think I was stretching too hard. And the other thing that my brother told me was like, I probably didn't warm up before stretching. And I was like, I thought stretch was the warm up. But he was like, no, you gotta like make sure your body is warmed up, especially if you're gonna do it in the morning after waking up before you start stretching. I think I just woke up that morning because I wanted the pain to go away. Came down here at 3 o'clock. I think I was scheduled to work at 7 a.m. So I woke up earlier than I normally would. When I'm working at 7, I wake up maybe about 4 because I don't like to rush. I woke up at 3. Came down here to stretch, and then I couldn't like stand straight afterwards, so I ended up calling out of work the same day and the day after. And luckily before that I had requested 4 days off in a row, and so it ended up being 6 days of me not being at work. So I called out 2 of the days and I had 4 days off, and then when I got back to work I still like was not able to stand. So I had to like put in medical paperwork for my chiropractor and request to have a chair to sit down while I'm working, because it's a stand-up job. I work at Whole Foods, if you didn't know. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just need a chair. I can do the job, I just cannot be standing for too long because my leg starts to cramp up. So it's been what, over 3 weeks now, and it's starting to feel a little better. It's a slow process, very slow process, but it's starting to feel a little better. Now I know better than to like be stretching without warming up. So I'm gonna take it easy. I've been doing my crunches as recommended by the chiropractor because I gotta have a strong core to have a strong, back. So it's April 6th and I've been on those crunches every day since the beginning of April, and I'm proud of myself, as well as like taking my vitamins every single day. I haven't missed a day of my water intake. And also started this thing where I don't put sugar in my coffee. And I don't know if that's cheating because my creamer has a little bit of sugar in it. But as far as like actually physically putting sugar in the coffee, I cut that out. I just pour the coffee in my cup, put the creamer that has a little bit of sugar in it, and that's how I drink it. And I'll see if it makes a difference. And if I can, the following month, the month of May, I'll just like straight up just like not even put the creamer in it, or get a creamer that's not sweetened. We'll see. But yeah, that's my update so far. I was gonna post an April reset, like a quarterly reset, because April is the start of a new quarter. Like April, May, and June is the second quarter of the year, but like I didn't film in time, so I'm just gonna skip that and just like do a May reset when May comes around, and then possibly June, or I'll just like skip all of that together and just like go straight to like July quarterly, third quarter reset. But yeah, I have lots of content. Like I said, me not posting is not because I have a lack of like ideas. I have the ideas written down in my notes app. I'm trying to execute, and I just finished the script for one video that I'm about to record right now. It's going to be a voiceover. I'm not trying to put on makeup and sit here and talk for hours. It's going to be a voiceover, and then I may do a few of those voiceover kinds of videos and have some b-roll of what I'm talking about over it and see how that works. And then I'll do that for a while until I'm able to do sit-down videos, like proper sit-downs where you can see my face again, because I gotta make it work. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Just finished watching E.T. It's a decent movie. What I really liked are the synchronicities, like towards the end of the movie when the boys were riding their bike into the forest and being chased by the cops. I love the synchronicities and how they were riding their bikes. That was brilliant. And also whenever Elliot released the frogs in biology class, and then he went to kiss his crush, and then the camera was panning back and forth between that scene and also like whatever ET was watching at home. I really like how everything is synchronized. That being said, I also found a few technicalities. When they were trying to get to the forest, Elliot's older brother, I forget his name, was screaming that he's never driven forward before, which is a lie, because like earlier in the movie when they showed him like reversing his mom's car like over the grass, he did drive forward for like 2 seconds.
I've never driven forward before!
So that was a lie. He has driven forward before. And also when Elliot's mom, Mary, comes home after E.T. has been drinking all the cans of beer, why isn't she questioning why there's empty cans of beer all over the floor? Like, you're the only adult in the house. You were at work, your kids were at school. Like, come on, come on. That was the one thing that was really aggravating me with the movie. But overall, it's a good movie. I still think E.T. is ugly. I don't care what anybody says. But it's a heartwarming story, so I can appreciate that. Here I am in my room. Once again, I'm supposed to be at work, but I'm not. And this time it wasn't a day that I requested off. This is the day which I actually called out. And for good reason. Well, combination of reasons. So I didn't sleep so well. I already don't like morning shifts. So if I'm being scheduled to work at 7, I usually wake up at 4 a.m. Not because I live far or anything, but because I like to take my time. So I'll wake up at 4 and take my time drinking my coffee, make my breakfast before I shower and actually leave. So there's that. And I'm a night owl. I don't typically fall asleep till 11 or 10. And I do try to go to bed early. And when I do try, I toss and turn. And yesterday was one of those times. So if I'm supposed to be up at 4 a.m. and I don't fall asleep till like 11 or midnight, that leaves me with only 4 hours of sleep. And yeah, that's not gonna happen. So yeah, I didn't sleep so well. I'm in pain, you know, that time of the month. On a scale of 1 to 10, my pain is an 8. And there's also the fact that I was receiving a package today that I'm so excited about. I'd been waiting on this package for over a week now, and it was scheduled to arrive today. It did arrive, and I wanted to be home to collect it. It's a bit heavy, and I didn't want my mom to be having to carry that in this heat. So I did pick it up. It's the Archer and Olive notebook. Now, I mentioned in a recent vlog, I think it was one of my resets, that I've been dying for an Archer and Olive since I discovered bullet journaling. But also didn't want to spend money when I had a journal, so I wanted to use what I had first before I go ahead and purchase an Archer and Olive. Now obviously you don't need Archer and Olive notebook. There are other dotted grids if you're looking for dotted grids that they do sell on Amazon, and I actually started out purchasing those. My very first one I purchased was on Amazon. Obviously it was by the brand Yap and Tom for like about $24, and then I purchased this one that I'm currently using at the moment, a bigger size because I have big handwriting, and I am almost through with that journal. Like 6 months in, I have a few pages left, so I figured it was time for a new bullet journal, and why not make it an Archer and Olive. And I ordered not just one but 2 bullet journals, because I figured if it took me 6 months to finish this one, I'm gonna finish the other one in 6 months, and I don't want the new year to start and I'm trying to place another order for a bullet journal. So I figured let me just grab 2. One will take me through the end of 2022, and then I'll have another one for the start of 2023. And bonus, they sent me acrylographs for free, which I'm so excited about because it would have cost me an additional $30. But I figured maybe they sent it because I've already spent $80 on 2 journals. So it's 2 weeks later, and I'm finally opening up my Archer and Olives. I've been saving this because I just haven't had the time to film me opening it, and I just feel like it's very satisfying when I see people opening up new things that you're excited about. So here we go. I think this is the teal one, or like light green, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna use this one from now through December, and then use the black one at the start of 2023. All right, so actually that was upside down. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So now we open this up now. I may have to switch angles here so you guys can see what I am. Ooh, this is beautiful. Hang on, I have to switch angles to show you this right now. This one that I've been using, it's already finished. Let me see. I'm all the way to the back of the book right now. Yeah, that's almost done. I think I have like 2 pages left in there. I'm gonna fill it up and then start using this one. I can't wait. So I'll probably start doing my August reset with this one, which I'm gonna film. Today is the 13th, so I'll probably film my August reset next week. I have something to do on Tuesday that involves me leaving my house, and then when I get back I'll probably film this, or I'll film this on Wednesday. My August reset, that is, which is probably going to go up before this vlog. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm very excited. Let me open the next one then. So here we go with the second one. This scissors is really sharp. I'm just really trying to hurry up and put this down before I hurt myself. And this one, since I'm not using it until December, I'm going to put it right back in the box. I just want to show you guys what it looks like. Same packaging. It has the paper over it like this. And it has a snake on it. As in Slytherin. No, I have not taken the Harry Potter like house personality test or whatever that shit is. But I just like the way it looked. That's why I got it. Silver on black looks amazing. Or gold on black looks good. So it's basically the same size as the other one. So I don't need to take it all the way out. But that's what that looks like. And then I have one more thing. That's the acrylographs, which are like basically fancy markers. This is the one that I said they sent it to me for free because I never paid for this, but it was my packaging. I'm guessing people don't typically buy it, and so they just figured let's just send it to her as a in French they'll call it cadeau as in a gift. Let's just add that on since she already spent $80. Yeah, $80 for these 2 journals. That's with after tax and everything. Hopefully you guys can see. And that's what that looks like. This is super fancy, super duper fancy. I almost don't even want to take it out of this thing here, but like I don't think I'll be using this anytime soon. We'll see, because I'm trying to keep my bullet journals really simple now. Like I don't be having the time. Yes, coloring is fun, but at least for the next couple of months I just want to keep it simple. Maybe I'll go all out again for October, November, and December, since all those months actually have a theming. October being my birthday and Halloween, November being Thanksgiving, and December obviously being Christmas and, you know, all the various holidays, including Kwanzaa and Hanukkah. So yeah, that's what that looks like. Really pretty. All right.